What made you want to be a teacher?
So what made me want to be a teacher was when I grew up in DISD, I never had any teachers or administrations that really cared for me. I was very much just the student that was complacent and did their work. I wanted to have an experience and give the idea of an actual teacher who loves their students and wants their students to be capable of learning.
Oh. Well, next question. Do you think you get paid enough?
Absolutely not. I wish we got paid just at least a bit more, especially with all the time that gets built into creating the actual lessons. The teaching is amazing, but as far as funding and having the actual work that we have to do get put in on our day-to-day basis, it would be nice if we could have a little bit more.
Oh. Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, how well would you scale the behavior of your students?
I would give them 10 out of 10. My students are themselves and their individuality. I embrace it, especially in the classroom. We are very much the kind of classroom where creativity, individuality, and group work thrives. So behavior is really never an issue. Of course, everyone's going to have their bad day, but again, that's where communication comes in.
If you could pick any other job, like in the world, no restrictions, what would it be?
I would be a counselor in a specific district that is undervalued or underfunded, just so I could be able to reach out to those students that are really, really stressed out or having not the best home life and show them that there is still that one person that cares for them.
Well, what did you do before you got this job as a teacher?
So before I got this job as a teacher, I was a receptionist, and I also helped adults get jobs at a staffing agency. So I was interviewing people, I helped people get out to jobs, I helped them get their paychecks and stuff like that.
If there's something that you could change about this school, what would it be? Or just school in general?
About school in general? I don't know. Probably nothing. I came into this profession knowing how school was and how school is now striving to be. Maybe anything would be more technology-infused classes, but that's really it. I love school, and I love everything about it, so I don't really feel like it needs any changing.
What is a good thing and a bad thing about being a teacher?
The good thing is the actual teaching in class, being able to see that aha moment with students, being able to actually have a lesson completed and having the actual lesson completed and creating the actual lesson is probably the most difficult thing, because you have to try and figure out ahead of time, like, do we think that these students are going to understand it? How can I make it a little bit better for them to understand? So kind of like the steps before the teaching, I would say, is the hardest part.
And to any kids that want to be a teacher in the future, what do you might want to say to them?
I would say to any student that wants to be a teacher to go for it. And if you're going for it, give it your all. Because teaching is not a profession that was built for money. Teaching was a profession that was literally made to connect with students and really help children of the future grow and become future leaders.
Well, all right. Thank you, Miss Lujan. And I'll see you later.
Literally later.